Good morning. Libby and Lean with Lana. Let's do it. I am up for some tea and some coffee and some, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm on a field trip here. So thought I'd go live for about 30 minutes, tell you guys about my field trip. Um, in case you didn't see, go check out Scott Roeder on Surviving the Survivor. He rocked that panel. We obviously disagree, but we can agree on a couple things actually with the case. So much so, good morning. So much so that I'm actually Scott's birthday on Thursday. So me and him are spending some time this week together, and I'm finishing up his podcast studio, putting it together. So good morning, everybody. So yeah, me and Scott are doing an episode this week, and we're gonna try to fill up one of the mannequins with all the blood, and we're gonna see. I want to see how much blood, how it would be. So Scott's gonna do some demonstrating on one of the mannequins. So anyways, good morning, everybody. So if you didn't see that Surviving the Survivor episode last night that they did, check it out. Yeah, I'm just driving here. I feel like I've been driving a lot lately. Since this is Libby and Lean, I can just say whatever the hell I want, right? Just jamming out to Everclear. Oh my God, take me back to 1995. Yay, like I love listening to Scott. Yeah, Scott's awesome. So, but yeah, I just totally just flipped on my StreamYard, went live. Woo! Good morning, tuning in from work. Gosh. So check this out. Yeah, me and Scott are working on some things this week. Because one of the big hangups I have, well, that I think so many people have, is the blood. Like, why is there a trail outside? Things like that. So I want him to reenact with me a 3D of Brian coming down the stairs and how perfectly timed up it would be that Xana, that they would have that encounter. And I want, Scott to demonstrate how that would, go down based off of Dateline's version. Which, when I say Dateline's version, Jen Coffindoffer's version, pretty much. That it was just to go upstairs and he was going to be leaving, but that he encountered, either Ethan or Xana. So we'll see. Fam. Give a shout out to Christine G. One hell of a 27-minute. I think I shared it a couple times because they were trying to copyright strike her and then privacy strike her. But I shared Christine G. She used to be the graphic designer, admin, business manager, editor, whatever you want to call it, of Unmasked. And she dropped a video basically proving hella points with receipts on everything that I've been saying, and all of that will be used in my civil case. So she went ahead this past weekend. I mean, it just dropped the hammer on that ass. So kudos to Christine. Busted. It's Scott Roeder. Scott Roeder, not Schroeder. Or Schroeder. Scott Roeder. Yeah, so kudos to Christine. Bringing the truth with the receipts. I mean, what an embarrassment. You guys know what a group of pandas are when you see a group of pandas? This piece of trivia for you. When you come across a group of pandas, It's called an embarrassment. That's the Empire's new name. What an embarrassment to see screenshots up there of you just showing your ass that one of your best friends that you like were best friends with, threatening her to call the California Attorney General's office. And I mean, what an ass clown. I mean, just wow. And scrupulous bullshit. Jeez. So what time will the case be out in Ohio, Kentucky? Well, I'm guessing we won't be able to see anything until 3 p.m. our time, Eastern, because that'd be noon their time. But I think something starts at 10, something's at 11. I don't know. That's my guess. But pandas are so cute, though. Yeah, but when they walk around and they like fall over and stuff, that's why they're an embarrassment. Look it up. It's the truth. Anyways, just a shout out to Christine G. Just very well put together, and all those documents. Just wow. To get her type of work, and Vanessa only paid like $190. Way to burn some bridges there. Mic drop in. Love you. Again. Yeah, so I saw that. Then I saw the war back and forth with that whole thing. With then Christine came with more receipts. But this all happened because if you don't know what I'm talking about my own personal case when I went to Denver. She never went there. They didn't have personal jurisdiction over me. But what I said, and she showed it, I was like, well, Vanessa's about to commit perjury because that's the only way you're going to get or attempt to get, a restraining order against me is you're going to have to lie to do it. Because I've never done anything to that broad. I'm allowed to talk about you. I'm allowed to show, Jesus. How do I get her to stop talking about me? Oh, just go file a restraining order against somebody, and then they just stop talking about me. That's what Melissa Jade thinks, too, by the way. All Lana had to do is just stop talking about her for free. No, Melissa Jade, you dumb. I can't even begin to talk about the lack of brains inside that head. That's not what that means. That's not what restraining orders are for. Oh my God, Lana said their name. She's breaking the people. No, I can talk about, it's my First Amendment. I'm allowed to talk about my case. And prior to there ever being a case, I'm allowed to talk about my other cases, which 100% involve that. So, just so, for the record out there, guys, write it down your Post-it note. You can talk. There is no such thing as being prevented from speech. That is what our First Amendment, the First Amendment, not like, second, third, fourth, fifth. This is your First Amendment, is freedom of speech. So you cannot restrain or prevent that. So anybody thinks that, oh my God, but she wasn't allowed to do this. Where in the world would you ever read that is ever even a thing? The Lana was refrained from speaking someone's name. Wow. Wait, you attempted to get a PPO, a restraining order, because somebody was saying your name on the fucking internet? Wow. Like, wake up, people. Wake up. Crafton, can you go and get a restraining order against Lana to get her to stop talking about you? Huh? What? Like, who is so dingbat to, like, write that to somebody? Pandas. Anyone think Court TV will show outside the courthouse? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they're going to have footage for everything. She's on the road again. Yeah, I'm on the road. Jesus. Take that thing off. We can live beside the ocean. So I was just jamming out this morning. Hopefully you guys are just jamming in your cubicles. I want to know when people are going to give up their corporate buildings and just have people work from home when these leases are up. Yes, Dawn, I do think that Court TV is going to be showing outside the courtroom. They'll have their little snippets. I guarantee they have more than one camera there. But your energy is awesome, Mike Droppin says. Is it Rumsey? Lana, you sound like you're underwater. I don't know why. Let's see. It shouldn't be underwater. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday, Blue. I suppose there's always a lot of birthdays in May. Everybody was humping after summer. Lana, you're cracking. It's my voice. I'm in a bad area, Boston. Just in a bad shit area. Boston, good morning, though. I'm underwater. I'm in a tank. I'm swimming with the sharks. Yeah, so just note to self, guys, that if you want to, not sound like a dingbat, there, there is no such thing as that you would ever be prior restrained from doing anything that would put a courtroom in jeopardy of infringing upon your civil liberties, okay? Like, no, there was no court order or court paperwork that says, and there never will be for anybody that gets a restraining order against them, okay? There's no such thing as that you can't talk about this person. No, it's just, where the fuck are your people's brains? Like, and then it dawned on me, oh, these are the same people that think the earth is fucking flat. So there's that. And it's just like, wow, it all makes sense now. Thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Yes, Lana, you pronounced my name correctly. Okay, perfect. I try to get that down. Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen it and you've been following my case, you want to watch the 27 minutes of what Christine G put out. It's kind of like a mini Dateline, to be honest. She killed it. Hello, Annie Potts. But yeah, the people that think that your First Amendment rights should be violated are the same people that think the earth is flat. You guys, the earth is not flat. I just hate to break it to you. The earth is not flat. Oh my God, why would Lana ever need to get a lawyer for a PPO? Like, really, she went out and got Jane Fisher? Like, this is Melissa Jade. Like, no, actually, I tried to get Jane Fisher, but then Aunt Lala made calls and emails that will be coming up in courts. Just wild people. She's talking about me again. Sounds like what I'm hearing in my daycare room. Yes. I just watched that. All I can say is, yeah, Regina George. Oh my God, is this Regina George from the Mean Girls? Just kidding, love. It's they're like, oh my God, Lana went out and got Jane Fisher. Oh, not for long. Wait till you see the emails that are produced. Lala emailing. Anyways, I mean, who needs to get a lawyer for? It's a friggin' It's a friggin' PPO, says Melissa Jade. Well, I don't know. Your BFF has had a lawyer since, I don't know, 2022. Why does she have a lawyer? It's just a friggin' PPO. I mean, who cares? It's just a friggin' PPO. I know, it's so easy for people that have criminal backgrounds and for people to probably say that type of shit. Oh, thank you for the reminder. So yeah, what's good? Christine killed it, and then killed it with her answers to questions about the whole ordeal. Yeah, and guess what? That's like 1/10. Like, I just loved it. So you need to, if you have been following my case, and you guys want to see some proof that doesn't get, she had to fight hard for it not to get deleted. Literally, she uploads it. This video, it has all the proof, all the receipts. I mean, I just have to say, I have one question to ask: is who the fuck does Vanessa Walsh think she is? Who threatens and blackmails, and who does this shit? And who does that other little fucking mini man think he is? I mean, he just fucking hates women. I should tell you about his relationship with his mom. But Lana is snorkeling today. I am, guys. I can't wait to watch you mop the floor with these nut jobs, right? I mean, 5150 these motherfuckers. Shit. Ugh. And then the slander from Judy Lynn Fox. That woman has literally lost her damn mind. I mean, she tried to beat the shit out of her husband in Daytona on a family vacation, or maybe it was just them two on vacation. Who knows? But she got arrested for domestic violence in Daytona. I mean, what's with all these DVs creators? Please stay the fuck away from me and keep your hands to yourself. Yes, I went ahead and put a thumbnail up for the live at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's noon Pacific, so hopefully, stuff will be. I think I actually put it to 3:30 to give them time, because Court TV isn't showing anything live, so we'll see what happens. That happens every day in Daytona Beach. Well, from the holy roller herself, Lynn. Oh my God, you're such a liar, Lynn. You got a membership through a name called DeBoer Bix, like, to fraud a nonprofit. That's what you did, Lynn. Just keep your mouth closed, Lynn. Every time you talk, it's just fucking vomit. And now I can't eat mashed potatoes because of her mouth, so it's just really ruined my life. Okay, wait, please tell me what time. 3:30 is when I'm going to go live. Court TV can't do anything with what they have while it's going on, so. Okay, drop the link to Monkey's Uncle to see. Sure, yes you can. Yeah, it's just, they need Annie, right? But it's like, do people like forget not the mashed potatoes? Yeah, her mouth is like mashed potatoes, okay? I don't know, it's just like always like caked with something. I don't know if like she just ate a bunch of mashed potatoes and then started talking when she would go live. This is the same woman that went live. I mean, she thinks that all these videos of her in her trauma and true crime channel are gone. No, we have them all. We have everything screen recorded. So this little image that she's putting up that she's this whatever, no. That woman doxed my fucking dad. I didn't even have a YouTube channel. I literally, March 1st of 2000, what was it, 21. She does an episode on her channel doxing my fucking dad. And like, what? I don't even have a YouTube channel. And I was just starting a nonprofit. And then she's over here talking about she's talking about my son. And then she's apologizing to my son. And then in the same breath, she's over here talking about a virgin boy eating his first pussy. All in the same 3 minutes. And I think she just thinks that stuff's not there. And panties in a twist because I said I was having a fake engagement party with her. If you guys haven't seen the lawsuit that she tried to, I filed against this woman in November of 2021 for the shit that she did back, in February and March, and then continuing on, calling me a sexual predator and shit like that. Like, no, bitch, you can't say that type of shit. Sorry. No, you a damn lie. Saying that my nonprofit's not a nonprofit, that's not a 501c3. Like, again, lies. But she wrote in paperwork that she wanted to sue me because I said I was engaged to her. You can't make this shit up. What was the other thing I said? I said, I don't know why she's getting her panties always in a twist or a bunch, or, I gotta break it off because I can't deal with the in-laws, or, just fucking haha funny. This is in paperwork. Something about Lana knows that I don't like the word panties, and she says panties all the time now. So. She was big mad. Big mad. She was big mad about us being engaged. Big engaged. Yes, it was a joke, and she went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. Panty raid. It was just so, I'm like, what am I reading right now? Something about, and then she was on some public podcast. And I actually even apologized to her about that public podcast that I played on my channel back in the day. But I wasn't breaking the law. I was playing a public podcast. I had not even seen it ever before. It was called Mental Health Happy Hour. And it's where this guy let people come on his podcast and laugh about their mental health. And I was just like, this is the craziest shit I've ever heard. And literally saw it for the first time live, and I did a reenactment video, and I even apologized for it. Like, hey, the intent was not to harm or hurt you or, do anything, because I had no idea what the fucking video was about. And I was just blown away when I was eating my ice cream, watching it live with all of you guys. Like, what the fuck is this? Never saw it before that. And the person that I am, I even said, like, hey, sorry if that upset you, and sorry if that, whatever. But shit. Sorry, don't cut it, Lana. I'm in love with you, damn it, and you're gonna cough up that nonprofit one way or another, damn it. Lana, do you have panties in the cup holder? I ain't got no panties on. No. Agent Orange was right. Oh, what's up, Manny Joe? I just hate drama. Anyone being hateful to others. I just hate fucking liars. Shit. So yeah, what else is great? It's just a Monday, beautiful morning, and I'm traveling right now, so that's why I sound like I'm in a tank. I have respect for Queen Bee, so once the receipts and all that come out, I'm not gonna she'll see those receipts one day, and I know that she'll walk back anything. I mean, if Debris wants to get on a panel and slander me with no receipts, it's just more damages. That's all these fucking people do. God forbid, go out there and fucking talk about, cover a case, cover this, cover that. But these people wake up, it's Lana, morning, noon, and night. Lana, what's Lana doing? Lana. So, I got a hoot out of, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really want Lana. I'm in a Shark Tank. I'm in the hills. I'm in the valley. People have people have created channels to specifically talk about Lana. I know, and people would think like, oh my god, Lana, that's infringing upon your rights. No, it's not. I mean, they can make a channel. You just can't have, against terms of service, you're not allowed to only have a hate channel. And you're technically not supposed to do like a bunch of videos about like the same person over and over and over and over and over if it's like a hate thing. So that's, you gotta just read up on YouTube terms of service. But yeah, I just, what's telling to me is when you have standards, then there is no such thing as like trauma bonding or hate bonding. No. If you're a shitbag in a situation, you're a shitbag in a situation. If you're awesome in another situation, you're awesome in that situation. I'm a case by case, I'm a situation by situation thing. So, and these bias, and people that are just so biased, they just can't grasp that. They don't know how to separate, what you feel for a person versus, okay, well, you may not like a person, but something that they did, you can't discredit what they're doing because you don't like them. You sound like a fucking 2-year-old. Oh my god, I don't like her, so let's just fucking act like she, fucking sound like her too. So, good morning. I'm on my way back to my grandson's graduation. So I'll be back. Yes, graduate. What? Good morning, y'all. Her, well, and they have to hashtag my name and everything. So just go Google my name. Just go type in Google my name, and that'll show you my damages. So every day I take pictures, screenshots, timestamps, and then I show the the Google search of what is out there, and it speaks for itself, and the courts are going to see that, and the court's going to decide what they deem is the damages for it. I have tons of financial stuff to show my damages. I can show a shit ton of things, and I just don't think that the court's going to be able to ignore it. Going around and saying that I'm selling people's IDs. When you join my website, I'm selling your IDs to the fucking black market. Are you dumb bitch? Like, how stupid the fuck are you? When I have people coming forward saying, hey, that's one of the reasons I didn't join your website and your Fight for Family. And in my website, I haven't had my website accessible to the public for the reasons of, I don't want people signing up for false reasons and then being able to then go and claim a dispute and say for fraudulent, and then click a button that says, I'm canceling my membership because of fraud and I'm disputing this and blah, blah. Like, I'm not letting that happen because my track record with everything shows the complete opposite. And I think these people are going to have a rude awakening when the reports all come out. They're going to have a very, very rude awakening of what the hell has transpired. And I'm just going to let that all speak for itself. BL's in here. BL, I love you, miss you. Their attacks on you is what gave me my bias towards you. Yeah, that's how I would look at it too. Tell the fish to be quiet. That's funny. You know, it's when these financial documents come out, I think people are literally going to hit the floor. They're really going to hit the floor. What else was being said? Oh yeah, that I was selling IDs to the black market. That I was. Oh yeah, when you sign up for my website, that I had your guys' credit card information, and that therefore then I could sell that to the black market as well. That I'm a scam, that I'm a fraud, and that, you know, trying to pull stuff that's just not even there. You guys, I owned a bar. I bought a bar, yeah, with a business partner, and the business partner was one of the daughters of who owned the Cleveland Indians, is a Dolan, and I forget what she paid. I think she paid like $120 in cash, and I paid like $65,000 in cash, and we bought this bar. And so in the business world, things sometimes make it, and sometimes things don't make it in the business world. But bars are extremely hard, and I ran a bunch of different restaurants back in the day for a guy I dated, but at the end of the day, like, these people have no fucking idea what they're talking about with when they want to pull stuff up. The Kristen Dolan, I think somebody put out something to do with, was my business partner in a bar, and because of actually our sexuality, like, legit, we lost like almost like all of our regulars, and we supported a bunch of, it was like a restaurant bar or whatever, and we supported a couple of the high schools that were right around the area. And I had this place for like ever with like trivia, my trivia business and stuff, and these people loved me. And the moment that they found out about my sexuality, it became a problem. And so, yeah, of course, like back in 2012, when that was happening, 2011, 2010, the world isn't the way that it is right now. And I had some of like my cool ass guy friends, their wives didn't want them coming to the bar anymore. And then by the time they like got it out of their system, be like, yeah, that was wrong, it was too late to try to salvage the bar. But and how I operate is I could have flushed a ton of things and like just went and filed bankruptcy and tried to do all this. No, I always told Kristen that, hey, she couldn't take it anymore. She's like, here, just buy me out. I was like, dude, I have my other businesses. I can't just buy you out. I just bought a bar. She wanted to get out like within, I don't even know, 12 months, not even, like 11 months. And it was a mental health situation. She's like, no, seriously, like, you can have my $120,000 portion, which was like, I think we had like a 60-40 split. She's like, you can have it all for like, I don't even know, something like 30 grand. Try to save it, try to save the bar. So unless you know a situation, you just might want to shut the fuck up, Chris. And you don't know situations. But I have no problem with people like wanting to show like a document, but to try to say that you know what it's about, the fuck out of here. You don't know what it's about. Because treat me like I would treat my, if I was digging up a case. But see, that's the thing, is that there's nothing to dig on to me. And these people are just so fucking like, they're just so butthurt that I don't have a criminal record. They're like, I can't believe that Lana doesn't have a criminal record. Because everybody on YouTube, go check them out. Like, there's a lot of people that have criminal records that have YouTube channels. I don't have a criminal record, and that's the problem, is that these people really, really were like, one, to be right about me, and that I'm some fucking, criminal, this, that, and the other. No, I just do me. And when I say I do me, it's everyone that's around me gets done. Like, and let me fucking help people. But to try to go and make situations where there are not situations, that's when, and when you know something not to be true and you're saying it, like, that's all what, slander and defamation and stuff, that's what that is. So, but no one can touch my abilities, and I'm very confident in the person I am, and the mom I am, and the friend I am. Fuck out of here, none of that shit. But when you're going out of your way to make phone calls so that Lana can't possibly do business with this person or that expert or this person, or God forbid if somebody wants to hand me on their YouTube channel, then they get fucking attacked for it. I mean, it's just, and that's business interference, and that's fucking illegal. You are infringing upon my civil liberties. So, and if you fucking think I'm just gonna sit there and not do something about it, then you don't know Lana. Sorry. So let's see. They try to portray you as a criminal and a predator, and they are the criminal and predators. It's projection, and it is. And I just, shit. Let's see. When did I come on YouTube? It's March of 2021, dude. I ignore, like, literally 99.9% of the shit. When I had a problem was when they did the sex scandal panel thing, and I was determined to find out who was behind it. And when I found it all out and started putting it all together, that is when the people of Unmasked were involved. The Ludovic Ubianis, the Melissa Jades, the Snuffles, the Vanessas, the Ninas, like, the fuck out of here. Like, just fucking bedbound bitches. When you're just doing shit in life, and I think it's really important for people to have a job, even if you need to just go be a volunteer or something, like, breathe, go out there and get some fresh air. But to just, like, when you have so much time on your hands, that's when people get themselves in trouble. That's when people cheat. That's when people, like, you just, that's just, when you have to do stuff, you don't have time to be a dipshit. Love the stories how people found the channel, though, guys. Yeah. Isn't it a hate crime to target someone from? Yeah, it is. It 100% is. And then they try to start swinging that. Like, Lana gets away with everything because she's a female. Gets away with what? What the fuck am I getting away with? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's just the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. Getting away with what? What, being a fucking charismatic, charming sweetheart? You're damn right I'm going to get away with it, because I am. I'm a funny little fucker, too. Alright? I live life to the fullest. And when you want to talk about being stalked and monitored, that was me. I'm being stalked and monitored. So are my fucking friends that were in mod chat. Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, and Stephanie Coke, whatever the fuck her name is, that woman needs to be 5150'd if I've ever seen anybody that needs to be 5150'd. Who fucking tells their friends that they just tried to commit suicide? Who does that? Somebody that has serious problems. That's who does that. being smarter than them and cute too. Fuck 'em. Freckled. Love it. It's, yeah, her name is like Koch, and so I think it's pronounced Coke. And I say it looks like Cooch. Fuck it. Um, but the shit is just wild. And then you're talking, I mean, who makes a fucking fake ass account up and then like threatens themselves through a fake account, makes up all the stuff that they're scared of, does all this wild shit to then to tell your friends that you went and borrowed your parents' gun, and that, oh my god, I need to go to the police, and you're reporting, you're basically reporting yourself. You were scared of yourself. Like, the shit that's about to come out is gonna blow people's minds, and it's just so hard to like explain it all. But I think I do a pretty damn good job of it for as fucked up as it is. But who the hell does that shit? Who tells their friends all this stuff? That they got slapped around so hard that they're deaf in one ear. I mean, I don't even know if that shit's true. All I can tell you is that she wears a constant fentanyl patch. And you know what? Now, all the research I've done on fentanyl, that tells me enough, okay? You know, you just, when people lie, then you don't know what to believe out of them. She says she has the fentanyl patch because of her chronic pain from her cancer or her ear or this, that, or the other. And it's just like, girl, you're the biggest troll I've ever met in my life. I mean, if I was to expose my messages with Stephanie and just the fucking, I mean, the mental head case, it just blows my mind to come to us. I mean, Boston can attest to this. Can you imagine being a group of friends and saying, oh my god, this person's like following me around, they're harassing me, they're doing this, oh my god, now they're making videos, how do they know our name, oh my god, now they're contacting people in Alicopa talking about VIPs, oh my god, I need to get a gun, oh my god, I need to go to the police and report this person, and here it's you, it's fucking you, you're doing this to yourself? What the fuck? Like, I don't know whether to laugh or cry for you. Like, what? I just, BL, I won't lie, I thought that sex panel was going to be the end. I knew the truth, but some people love drama. That's why I appreciate you all so much, because it was a tough time. Yeah, what, like, hell yeah. I've never been accused, I mean, I've never been accused of being anything but, like, just, oh my god, just, it's Lana, like, fucking sexual predator, have you lost your mind? Like, that's, and I just don't think that people understand, like, there's a lot of people in that situation that, fuck even being able to make a channel and be successful on YouTube, but there's people that would have not have overcome, like, living, like, and that's just what's fucking sick, is that you do and you say this stuff to the wrong people. Oh my god. And I'm telling you, the people that you need to watch out for, I keep saying this, when somebody wants to be all, like, you think they're like, they're your friend, you don't know anybody out here. As much as, like, hey, everyone says, like, oh, it's great to, hey, how are you in chat, all this stuff. You guys don't know each other. And so please, please, do not share your life with people. Do not tell people anything. Fuck people. Like, I'm sorry, but you don't owe them that. And I would never want, you know, anybody, I would, you know, to see people, like, be trolled or to see this happen, like, no. And because I'm going to tell you, the people that do it are the people that try to get so close to you so that they can have information about you, so that that's how they can try to then get to you. And these people went for the, like, and they write about it. Yeah, Lana's Achilles heel is going to be her son. You're going to have to go for her son if you want to go for Lana. And that's just fucking flat out sick. But that's exactly what has happened. And they can twist and turn it to be whatever the fuck they want it to be. But that's the truth. and the timeline proves it. And anybody that's going to talk about kids, you know, that's not what we do. That's not who I am. The only reason I had to subpoena a 14-year-old was because you put a 14-year-old in paperwork. And that was part of the complaint and the reason that the magistrate ever issued and believed your shit to begin with. You know, it was my right. And the courts issued the fucking subpoena. So take it up with the fucking courts. Don't use your fucking kids as part of your fucking bullshit. Yeah, so just please just be careful with, you know, the people that you think you know. I'm telling you, they're the ones that do this. So because they started off as a troll, they're acting like your friend. That's how this happens. And trust me, these people, they bide their time. I'm telling you, they'll buy their time for like 6, 7, 8, 9 months. These people are like, this is what they do. It's a sick thing. And yeah, and the moment, like, they're always paranoid fucks too. And anybody that's always bringing you shit to say like, oh, look at this, dude, who has time to bring you every fucking screenshot that's going on? Someone with no motherfucking life, and you need to run from those motherfuckers. Period. And I mean this in the nicest way. But I'm telling you, there's 152 people in here right now, and I'm telling you, 4 of y'all are fucking trolls, and the other ones are great. But I'm telling you, the ones that are trolls, they are so good at you thinking that they're your friends. And then all it takes is them to, because I can go make a video right now, and I can make it seem like I can edit this, that, or the other, and I could snow blow all you guys. That's what editing can do. And then just showing parts of like a screenshot, and it's a sick fucking thing. But the people that have time for that, I'm telling you, that shit takes time, guys. And when you have time to do that, that means you're not doing other things. Let's just make sure that's clear. You know, when people are saying that they're sick and in the hospital, but they're editing videos, okay, great. I don't know why you're telling me that you're sick in the hospital. You're editing videos then in a couple hours. Okay. When you're telling me, I mean, when people have all the time in the world to know what the fuck's going on, that means they have all the time in the world. That they're doing absolutely fucking nothing. So, I thought you didn't subpoena her. Now you did. What's the real story? What are you talking about? Of course I subpoenaed. There's no, that's never been a fucking secret. I subpoenaed 5 people. That's the other part that everybody's so missing here. I didn't subpoena just Sean, Walsh, and the child. Serving it is different. So there's no slip, you fucking moron. Selective hearing much? Yeah, the courts issued 2 out of the 5 because the other 3 were out-of-state subpoenas, and they were written on the wrong paper, allegedly, because I wasn't there because my process server did it. But there was 5 subpoenas that were provided, and 2 of them were issued. There's no fucking different-ass story. The only person's fucking story that's never changed is mine, because it's the truth. And then you know what? Oh, you know the whole word quash? You guys got to learn about it in this case? Yeah. And then her attorney quashed the minor one, but left Sean's alone. Why don't you ask them why they didn't try to quash Sean's? Because they were hoping that I would serve it. So they'd go with third-party harassment. You want to know why? Because in the state of fucking Colorado, and also with a temporary order, you're not supposed to do anything supposedly like that. And that's what they were going to try to say, that the process server period would be me sending a third party. That's why they didn't ever quash Sean's, hoping that I would try to serve it. Okay? So you want to come at me and think that y'all are smart and blah, blah. Why don't you ask why Sean's wasn't quashed? Why they didn't attempt to quash his? Because they were trying to set me up to fucking serve his. To still try to be able to do that. Wake the fuck up. And I can prove all of that too. But I specifically told my fucking process server that the quash had happened, emailed it to them on February 28th, exactly when it happened, and said, here's the quash for that subpoena, and I'm under the impression that it was already even served. So, but, here's the quash, so, and there's all a paper trail. So when you think you know, you don't. You don't know. Why did the judge not say that those were issued in that fake? Shaking my head. That judge shaking my head. Oh, because that's not what they said in the courtroom. Like, they never went with this whole thing of in the courtroom that it was a quash, like, or that it was fake, like, that she thought that these were fake. She thought that they were being served because it was a form of intimidation. They had to get their what was said in that body cam. None of that was said in court. None of that was said in court. And see, this is where people get it twisted. When I was in Ohio, that's when the whole ex parte happened. I'm in Ohio, and so everything that happened with that ex parte, her going and filing that ex parte while I was in Ohio, that is 100% by the statute of Ohio, the long arm statute, her doing that, her filing false paperwork, her committing perjury to get the ex parte, and then that had the domino effect of then you're sending that process over to my house, then that trauma with me and my son, everything then dominoed from that act while I was in Ohio of going and getting that ex parte under false pretenses and committing perjury to do it. And that has to do with the trailer that she spoke on that she knew existed. So I don't think I'm smarter than the FBI. FBI has all the intelligence in the world. You know what I'm saying? What? Life is not about that either. That's smarter about what? That's just such a stupid fucking statement, even. But yes. All right, I wanted to keep this right around an hour. It's at 53 minutes, and I'm loving it. All right. We'll see what happens at the arraignment here. 3:30, I went ahead and made that thumbnail. Join me on Truth and Transparency at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, there's a thumbnail. Hit your reminder, and then it'll notify you. But I want to have the information before in order to go live. I mean, I want to talk facts and what happened and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, check out that thumbnail, and then when you go to that thumbnail, just click it, and it will make sure that you're all good to go. So, again, I don't have this channel on. As you can see, I have no mods. This is just a rogue channel. Rogue mod, fucking rogue channel. You guys, today's gonna be a great day. I got so many amazing surprises coming up. We had been preparing to go to Idaho. So what that means is, like, I've been prepping this whole time to go to Idaho to have all this shit ready. So now I just have to figure out how I want to release a bunch of stuff. But me and Scott Roeder, we're going to be in Cleveland. We're going to be in his studio. And I'm going to start stabbing some stuff. I want to take a look at this blood. I want to see how covered I'd be. The mannequin was like $1,200 to fill it with all the blood, and so I'm just interested to see how this is all going to pan out. But definitely recording, and Scott and me are going to have a nice, good, healthy debate this week about everything. He was on Surviving the Survivor last night, so if you want to check that out. But yeah. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.